Hey guys, welcome back to Authentically Unfiltered with Ray and Nardae. I am Nardae,
And I'm Ray.
and we be having fun. We be doing our thing, but also it's a holiday weekend, so happy Fourth to everybody.
Yes, and y'all be safe out there. 'Cause all this craziness going on in this world, y'all be safe. And if you gonna drink, call a taxi, come pick y'all up or an Uber.
Or call me, I'll come get you. Just kidding. No, I'm not.
Gas is too high.
But let's get into it. We're gonna have a fun thing today. So, Ray, I have a topic that ain't nobody thought about today. Or not really many people think about. That's how I could say it. How do you feel about? Have you heard of the show 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah, I'll be seeing it. I'll be seeing the clips, scenes and shit, but I'm not really into that. Cause that's not real love.
Wait, pause, because we forgot to get into the birthday notes.
Oh, hold on. Oh, that pink is hot. That pink is hot. I like that. What's that design on that
Yes,
little thing? My eyes are bad, so you know what I'm saying. I need some glasses. But hey, those are fire though. Those are fire.
my nail tech never fails me. Okay, I told her the mission was birthday.
Oh, so she gave you the
I gave
birthday.
her a
Did she
picture and
give you
she
the
got
birthday?
down to it.
Did she give you the birthday discount?
I did get me a little discount.
Oh, all right, shit.
That's only for me though. As a matter of fact, you and we cancer twins, twin.
Already, but hey, for me, a birthday ain't nothing but another day.
And
I'm
guess what? We still gonna go out here and spend it like it's just another day.
hello, hey.
And why not go and do something? And we go to a casino. Am I wrong?
Shit, I'm down. I don't really gamble. This be my first time ever in my life, besides being
I've been
at
once
shooting
before. I
valleys,
went.
really gambling. So I don't believe in gambling. That's not my thing. But hey,
It's
you only live
now
once,
I
right?
don't believe in being a blackjack player. I'm not that type of gambler. I could play a machine and push a button all day.
But as
I
soon
had
I lose,
fun. I went for
but
the first
hey,
time in March and I had a ball.
but as soon I lose 20, man, I'm good. I can call it a day. I can walk
But guess
around.
what?
I don't even really drink, but I walk around with the same mixed drink for about
It's
a good
our
hour.
birthday.
For a
So
good hour.
therefore, we
Make
shouldn't
make
have to be
make y'all
spending our
make
money.
y'all think I'm drinking and shit and stuff.
But to get into our topics, I have a question. So I'm real into I watch a whole different bunch of shows, right? One show I'm real into was 90 Day Fiance. 90 Day Fiance, of course, the breakdown of it is you are marrying a foreigner and you're bringing them to the US or you're either moving to their country and you have 90 days to get married, right?
All right.
So I just want to know, how you feel about it because I know how I feel about it and how the people that are watching feel about it.
For me, because I watch a lot of television and us skim through a little bit of social media just to see what catch up, see what's going on. But a lot of, and I've seen this a lot of American men say they rather go abroad for a wife than in the States because the foreigners know how to treat a man. You know what I'm saying? But in this 90 day, if that's the case, this how I feel. You cannot just come to the United States as a foreigner, marry a U.S. citizen, and just get legal. I feel it should be like a time frame, like 5 years, 10 years. You You know what I'm saying? And then get because some people would do this just to get in the United States. You know what I'm saying? So and then but a lot of these people that's doing this, they're doing it for the money and they're simps. So hey, but each of their own. If that's how if that's what they think love is, or they grow to love each other, they stick together to you know what I'm saying, until death do you part. More power to them. But for me, it's just a money thing. It's a gimmick. You know what I'm
So
saying?
me, I watch the show. I watch it so faithfully all the time. My whole thing is you have some people who are foreigners who are very genuine, and then you have someone who are, you can kind of tell in the first couple of episodes that they're not genuine at all.
But or do you think one is just a better actor than the
For an
other?
example, the season that I'm watching now, there is one who is coming from a foreign country. I can't state where he's coming from because I'm not too sure. But the person he came over to the United States for lives in a country town, small town, a town to where you can't really get anywhere from. He's an actor where he's from. The entire season, he keeps asking, are we going to move to New York? Can we move to California? Type of thing. And my thing is, I'm okay with, you know, you can move here and we can build our relationship. And I get that you want to also build a career, and there's not a problem with that. But when it comes to, that at the so in the visa contract, you were supporting this person for up to 2 years while they are not working. So you were feeding them, you were doing absolutely everything for them, feeding them, clothing them, everything,
No.
until they're actually legally able to get their visa.
Okay.
After that, they're able to work and they're able to get their own money.
Okay.
So you have to realize, let's say, for example, me and you were both from Corpus, am I wrong?
You right?
Okay, so I meet a man who's from Brazil, and he's like, I love you, I want to be with you. I work my ass off, my tail off, basically, to go through the K1 visa process to get him here.
Okay.
I still have to feed him on my salary. I still have to make sure he's okay. So you have to realize, people coming from another country are also people who, how do you put it? So he's coming from Brazil. He's had everything he's wanted. He does this, he does that, he does this. You're coming to America. Everything is high as anything
Yeah.
in America.
Yeah. The value. Yeah. Yeah. Cost of living.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to restrain my words, but it's high.
Yeah.
The cost of living is high. So you have people who don't really understand the life that they want to come live when it's not the life they think that it is. They're coming over here, and I still have to take care of you for 2 years before you can even get a permit to work.
But
What do you do in that circumstance?
but that should to me. I'm gonna be real, and I'm gonna be. I'm just blunt and real. That's just how I am. Y'all get to know me. But that's to me. That's common sense. You you know that's coming. They're coming from a whole entire different part of the country. No social security number, so you know they can't work. Probably don't even know a little bit of English. So all those things you have to take into account when you sit here doing these 90 days because you know you have to do these things for these people.
And
But
that's
if,
a part that
but
I
but
understand.
but if it's real love, it wouldn't be an issue.
Exactly. So you also have, but okay, so then you have, okay, let's use an example. I'm a black queen. As you see in you're a black king as well. We have people who go to Nigeria, Africa, and then they come back into the States and it's more of a you're going to listen to me. How do you feel about that?
That that is
And
a
I get
cult.
it's a cultural thing. I
See,
definitely do get it.
see, and that's another thing we have to understand, and that's in any relationship, any any relationship, unless it's a black American relationship, black on black, white on same ethnicity relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because different different races have different cultures, and then when you this and they that, and y'all trying to come, it's all about compromise then. And I
I'm
and
so,
I
and
and
I'm
I
talking
know
about
from
in
firsthand.
general, whether it's black on black, black on another race, regardless.
But it's all about compromise. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to culture, it's all about compromise.
But
Because
if you have somebody who's dominantly from a culture who's is the man is power, the
look,
man is power, the
look,
man you do not
and
disrespect
that's
the man.
understandable. But you know that. Come on, man. See, that's what, and that's one thing. People that does these things sometimes. That's why I don't feel sorry because you need to take accountability. When you date up, and I'm just real. When you date up Afghanistan people from over there or African, you know how their culture is. Come
Or
on,
you've
man.
looked into it.
Yeah, but you've seen it on TV. Yeah, you be like, oh no, I couldn't do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like an American woman going trying to date somebody from Afghanistan. You know, you have to wrap your face up. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have to do these things, and that's when compromisation comes in. That's when, come on, my guy. You know,
But okay, so how do you feel to where okay, so let's do it as to where we ain't going to their country. They're coming to ours. I can't hear you. Did the mic die?
can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so it worked. It worked. Yeah, my mic died, but it worked. It works. It works both ways. Regardless if you go over there, if you go over there, or they come over here, it all works the same
Turn
way.
your sound up a little bit.
It all works the same way.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need to understand. Like, it's all about. Uh,
It's
that's
a
why.
compromise
Yes,
situation.
either way,
Okay,
whether they come
so
here or there.
I can give you an example. Me, I am a person, and it's a lot of times you're like, I was raised to this and I was raised to that, and this is my culture, this is my religion, this is how we work things. Am I wrong?
You right?
Okay, so I was talking to a person, right? And we were getting along, very much getting along, until he told me he wanted me barefoot, pregnant, and in the kitchen. I couldn't work. Me working was a no. Me, myself, I was raised by a single parent. I've seen my mother struggle. So I work hard in the field that I work in. I work really hard.
Yes.
So my thing is, when it comes to stuff like that, how do certain people feel about that? When it comes to 50-50, or no, my wife cannot work and she will not work.
Certain things should be upfront and understood. You know what I'm saying? Because
Once it's front and understood, it's understood on both ends. Like if and see, and that's what I mean. People need to date first, so it can be an understanding before you go to the next step. Everybody is so in a rush to be in a relationship and then get in a relationship and then get mad when something hit the fan. You didn't date. You really don't even know this person.
I
The
don't know
only
you.
the only thing you know about this person is his name and probably his favorite food. But you really
If
don't
that.
know. You know what I'm saying? But and that's what I mean. You go on a date. You date for a while. You learn, ask them questions. Learn, get. People don't ask questions. People are scared to ask questions. Me, that's why I'm blunt up front. This is me. This is who I am. It's whether you're gonna rock with me or you're not. You're not gonna hurt me. I'm not gonna lose no sleep. But I'm up front. So there ain't no misunderstanding on this backside. When one day, you know what I'm saying, I'm not my my mood my mood changed
And it's something different.
and you don't know why. No, you know why.
And that's like a big thing to me because when we had the conversation, I definitely made it a big part to where I was like, regardless, I don't care if I am a mother, I have kids, I still want to be a woman that does work. And my whole process behind that is I will never give anybody the power to leave me and I'm up and stuck.
See, that's what. See, that's me. When
It's
you
not weak
no no
because
no 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 if you and that's what I mean about dating and because then you'll know
ex-
when you have a real one that just ain't gonna get you pregnant or and just burn off and leave. You know what I'm saying? No, he a man of his word. He a man of integrity, and you know what he's about. Because then when you know what he about, that is not a thought that, oh, this nigga might just jump up and leave me. You see what I'm saying?
exactly.
Because y'all been dating. It's more than just see. Everybody like meets a woman and meets a guy, and they want to make it physical. No, let that be the last thing because physical make everything complicated. But once have fun, be careful. But once y'all get together spiritually on a different level, and then get on that physical level, y'all be on a whole different path. Cause now, like prime example, and this is what I say. This is for me. This is a prime example. I always use my parents. I use my parents. You know what I'm saying? Because me growing up, I've seen, but they was ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Because every relationship ain't gonna be here. Some days, especially with a woman. I'm a man. I know. And vice versa. I'm not a woman, but I don't know about a man. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all be up here 1 minute, next minute, boom. And it just because she be in her feelings. And you know us, God, man, I ain't trying to, now it's a big old fight. You sleeping on the couch over because she's in her feelings. You know what I'm saying? So it goes everywhere.
But me myself, I feel like we should evolve from the generation, from the situation that we were in, from the past generations. A woman shouldn't have it. It shouldn't have to be. A woman is supposed to be in the kitchen.
It's like this.
You cook. You cook at home.
Huh?
You be cooking at home.
Yeah.
Okay. You
She look.
your old lady be cooking at home.
She cook most of the time, but I know.
Okay, but you still step in, and that's how I feel like it should be. I'm not saying you have to cook majority of the time.
But that's what I. But look, that's what I'm saying. Look, this is how I feel about situations. In a relationship, everybody has a role. Everybody has a role. And it's easier for me to help my old lady with helping her with her role than her helping me with my role. And I know that because for me, that's how I think. She's willing to help me, but then I have to double work. You know what I'm saying? Because she really don't know really what she's doing. Thank you for the offer, and I appreciate you wanting to help, but I'm good. You see what I'm saying? Well, with me, doing laundry, you know what I'm saying, washing clothes. That's you've been doing that. As males, my mama taught us that. So for me, it's
You know,
like,
Granny definitely ain't play nothing like that.
but you know what I'm saying. So for me, it's what I'm saying. I know you had a long day at work. You know what I'm saying. What I'm saying. I know what you're going through during the day. You know what I'm saying. And 6 days out of a week, I'm gonna get a hot meal. You know what I'm saying? Right, hot, exactly what I want. You know what I'm saying? It's like I have a menu. Boom. See what I'm saying? So why not? I can see some days she tired. You know what? I'm tired too, but you know what?
Compromise.
Yeah, you know what? Cause I know some days I'll be tired, all crimped up. She be like, "I'm gonna rub your back before I go to bed." I don't have to ask her. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Give that, and that's what I mean by give and take. And once people, especially these new wave brothers, males, understand that, life it becomes easier. Cause I had to learn to understand that. Cause I used to be
You
one of
mean
them.
to where when men can understand that you rubbing your lady's back doesn't always have to lead into something sexual?
Yeah, it's man. Look, I'm like this. This how I think, bro. If you rocking, if y'all rocking like that, she gonna be there tomorrow. She'll be there in 2 days. It's gonna be the same. You see what I'm saying? If y'all rocking like that, you know what I'm saying? Every night ain't gotta be some that one night that she just wants you to rub her back. She might surprise you with something later on. You never know what that back rub can do for her her mental
That's not a mentality thing for a
and
lot of
and
men
her
that are.
mental, because her mental affects you just like your mental affects her. So once you start dabbling with her mental, prime example, and I used to be one of these cats. You know what I'm saying? And I hear these young cats argue like, yeah, well, yeah, I got this female here, yeah, yeah, bro. If you have to lie, you're that's not to me. That's not game. You get what I'm saying? Because when you lie, you messing with their mental, and then you want to, and then you wonder why they're busting your windows out, slashing your tires, fight with this chick over here. You know what I'm saying? Because you feeding her all this other stuff instead of just keeping it real. Look,
You
you
can
know.
keep it 100% real.
Now, if you keeping it real, if she's a real woman and you keeping it real with her, you be like, look, you know what I'm saying? I know what we had, wooty wood. I'm over here, and you know what I'm saying? We can mess around on the side, but we gotta keep it on low key. And she be like, all right, cool. then then I respect you more because you ain't had to lie, and she still was down with it. You see what I'm saying? And then it
Yeah.
shouldn't be no issues. Her mental state shouldn't be messed up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, don't feed her that. Oh, we gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? I'm just no. Just continue keeping it real throughout the whole entire time, where you're not messing with her mental. Because once you start messing with people's mental state, bad things start happening. And I'm a firm believer of that.
I'm a firm believer of it, and I also see it in what I do. It can be something so small,
Yeah, yeah.
something so small as to, oh, she's just a friend. Hey, you didn't think, baby, you didn't think your wife was gonna come home at this certain time. Now you calling 911 because both you and the side person are currently being beat with a cast iron skillet. I've seen it. I've heard it.
But see that right there. That is your wife. Look, look. This what that this what blows my mind.
What is that?
This is what blows my mind. How you married, and this is me. I can't speak for every male, but I was speaking for me. Back when I was young, I want to go out with my boys, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Well, cool. Once you married, once you married, what the fuck you going out with? I'm gonna go hang out with the boys. Okay, go and play poker at the house. Going. You know what I'm saying? Hey, babe. Hey, babe. I'm gonna go to my cousin E house. We're gonna shoot some cards. We're gonna play cards, play some dominoes, chill. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You finna go to someone's house with a bunch of dudes. Cool. Now, when you, oh, I'm gonna go out with the boys, girls night out, girls trip, fellas trip. You're married, my cat. If you want to take a trip, why don't you and your old lady go take a vacation? Why don't you? That's how I think.
I hear you on that, but I also do feel like, well, I ain't got no friends, so.
Look, prime example. Look. This is me. Now, if you're married, right, and you have single friends,
Oh, that's bad.
what the hell will a person married be going on a girls' trip with some single people for? Make no sense at all. Now,
Yeah, that's not okay. And
now, watch this.
I
Now,
get
watch
it
this.
there.
If you're married, most married people that's in a committed relationship got married friends. Correct? Am I right or wrong? So when it's time to go on girls' trips, you go on couples trips together. And now when you on the
You
trip,
asking me questions that I can't answer because I ain't got no
no,
friends. I'm not married and I'm single.
come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But everybody
Yeah.
gotta be on the same page. You go, or you go to couple. You the girls hang out all married. The guys gonna hang out all married. Are you all on vacation? All having a good time. One ain't at home talking about, oh, when he get home, I'ma check his drawers. Nigga, I like, man, when she get home, I'ma check his phone. Why should your mom be wondering? Cause you're married trying to do single people things. It just don't work. If you want to be single, be single. See what I'm saying? But in today's world, that's what's to me. That's me. That's the issue. That is one of the issues. You know what I'm saying?
No, one of the issues is it's so cool to be like they're gonna take somebody's man. That's one of the issues. I never wanted anybody's man. I've wanted
Look,
my own man.
it's like this. I'm like this. And this is how I think. And when I watch stuff on TV, I'll be talking to my old lady, and stuff just come out, and I'll be like, man. But this is the problem. And this is what I tell. And this is what I tell a lot of these youngsters. When you have a problem with your old lady, sit down, lock the door, and have it out with your old lady until y'all come to an understanding. Because when y'all put people in your relationships and show people your weaknesses, that's their way in. That's their way in. And to me, this is how I think. I trust no one. I
But
trust
me.
no one.
You trust me.
No,
Hello.
but
Please.
I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Outside.
People that know me, Ask my family members. I don't trust. I don't sit around trust. I'm old enough. Look, all this hair. Maybe 2 or 3 people know where I live at,
Yeah.
and the 2 to 3 people know where I live at. Them, then the cats I can call on for anything at any time. Because everybody just don't come to my house. Everybody's
Yeah.
everybody. I don't trust everybody. Like I
And
said,
neither do I, which is
I,
why my house still has not been
but
visited.
in my life, I've been through things. I've been to places, and the same people that say I'm your dog, the same people you used to rob for, the same
Are
people
the
you
same people who
crash,
have
and the
turned their
same people
backs on
that'll
you.
stab you in your back. So you know what? Don't stab me in my. I want to see it coming, cause I got something for you. You
I've
know what
been
I'm
there.
saying? But see, that's why I
I've
keep.
seen the same people that I rode
Go
the
ahead.
hardest for turn around and just, ooh, and it wasn't stab me in the back. Ooh, they hit me with a
I trust
something
no one.
different.
I trust no one. And man, that's what I tell them. Like, man, you don't talk a lot. You just sit and I observe. Because you can tell me anything, but your body language, the way you look at me, the way you move, is going to tell me something different. And that's what I'm looking
Hmm.
at. I could be sitting a
It's
whole
a
nother.
it's a thing to where it's a cancer thing. We observe everything.
I'm a vibe filler. I have the whole look you dead in your face. Not even blink, just look at you.
I can
And
tell
talk.
you hello, how you doing, and shake your hand, and still
And still brush
not
upside your
smile in
head.
your face.
Because I'm a vibe filler. That's why I keep my circle small. Because I
And
don't
that's
trust.
why I stay where I
And
do.
you know what I'm saying? And for me, people that I let in, that I let in my circle, they know. They can call me for anything. I'm gonna ride or die for them. That I let in my circle. And that's why my circle's small. You know what I'm saying? That's why because they
Me
know.
too.
And
My circle is very small, but the people that I do
people
have
that
in
know
my
me.
circle, they know. Regardless,
And for
I
me,
have their back, and I got them.
that's fact. And for me, my circle is very small. But this goes back from when I was young. They tell you like when he say he your friend, he your friend, and I'm that friend.
If you mess it up, you mess it
Yeah,
up.
but I'm not friend. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you wrong, you wrong. I'm gonna tell you. I got your back, but I gotta tell you, bro, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You need to go fix that. And my guys will tell you like, yeah, he's straightforward. If I'm wrong, I'll be mad. I'll cuss you out, and I'll come back and apologize like a man. Like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I was in my feelings. You know what
No,
I'm
but
saying?
I did still give you what I need to give you. But what's the next topic we was gonna talk about? Because we talked about what we talked about a lot of stuff.
Oh, I want to talk about this, man. I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you, Nardaee.
Ooh.
I got it, man. Today, man, I found something new about me today that plucks my nerve, that make me wanna really slap somebody upside their head.
It just grinds your gears, ain't it?
It made me want to slap them upside their head, but I don't want to catch no case, so I just keep it to myself. But man,
What was it?
this gets to me. Okay, today, right? We're in a grocery store. And I have patience. Don't get me twisted. I know when you're in a grocery store, this
Sorry,
time.
y'all. I'm
Hey,
also a
hey,
moving person, so I'm moving as well.
oh, hey. This time of month, I know food stamps. I know nigga grocery line gonna be long. I'm cool with that. Cause I'm in there in line. I ain't gonna lie. I rather I'm with my daughter, my old lady. I don't care. I'm firing up whoever I see. I'm firing up whoever I think we in there laughing. We dying because I'm up in there being a straight comedian, right? So we was up in there, right? I'm laughing at first. We laughing at first. I'm clowning, right? I'm like, man, this person had about no lie, had about at least 80 to 100 items. Right? So I'm sitting there, we talking, we laughing. My daughter like, Daddy, you crazy. No. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. No, they never tell you nothing because you swole. I'm like, man, I ain't nobody worried about that, right? So we laugh, right? And I'm like, so they get down to the last 5 items, right? I'm like, yeah, we next, we finna. Bro, They got to that fifth item. They gave the person. They gave the lady the total, my guy. They gave the lady the total. She had to dig in her purse, and this purse looked like a man. I want to say about a first gen. Your camera went out. This was like your first gen Louis Vuitton. It was a big old look like a suitcase. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she is digging away. I'm like, now I'm getting mad. I'm like, okay, she want to just be digging. She already knew she was gonna cash out, so she digging. Then she finally finds. It's about 2 or 3 minutes. Felt like forever. Then she finds her wallet. I'm like, oh man, now she digging through her wallet for the money, and I was so mad. I'm like, if she knew she knows she has to pay for these groceries. Be ready, be ready, and especially if you're gonna do two different transactions. I don't know what you call it when you pay with cash and you pay with the card. Like, come on, my guy. Like, come on. I was so mad. No, that today. That's when I found out that irritates me. Really plucks my nerve. Really makes me want to say something I ain't got no business to these people. But hey, but yeah, man, we learned that.
Whoopee.
We learned that today. And my girl she was just looking at me like, you was looking at that lady like you was. I was gonna tell her something, cause that is ridiculous. Everybody in line. There you go. Everybody in line waiting, boy. But boy, I'm looking at, man. You should see the way I was looking at this lady, and I knew, I'm big black as I am. I knew she knew I was looking at her. I'm just looking at her like, are you? Look like I'm not moving.
Is you cool?
I probably wasn't blinking. I was just like, and she knew because she caught off quick. She caught off so quick, but I was like, I told my girl like, man. And then we walk outside. We walk outside, right? I walked down the wrong aisle of where we parked at. We was one aisle away, and that wasn't even the kicker. The kicker was it was another older lady. She forgot where she parked at too. So we looking for our car and helping the lady look for her car. It was so funny. We like, oh man, today was just a day. Today was just a
Um,
day.
my biggest thing when it comes, my biggest pet peeve is for one, I have social anxiety. I hate to be in a place that's too crowded.
We all.
So let's use today. It's the weekend of the 4th of July. Everybody's in Walmart. I'm,
That time of the month.
I'm trying to get in and get out. Just got my nails done, just got my feet done, headed to Walmart, which is right next door. I get in Walmart, everybody's basket's a basket. And every time I go down the aisle, it's a basket. And I'm like, okay, I'll go to the next aisle. It's another basket. I'm trying to avoid the most people that I can. Don't help that when I came in, the lady was screaming, "It's 4th of July. Welcome to Walmart."
Oh, they crump.
Man, police. So I go and I get my stuff. I'm signing out. And she's like, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am, nothing. I have a receipt and have my phone receipt. Please leave me alone. I'm just trying to get it out the building.
Oh man, I'm not showing y'all no receipts.
I ain't got nothing that's not unbagged. It's all
For
in a
me,
bag. And I promise you, I'm not taking nothing from Walmart.
what the fuck? Sorry, what do I look like?
You'd
Walking
be
into
surprised, Pookie.
walking into Walmart. For me, I'm talking about me. I don't care. I don't know about the next man. Me, bro. I'm already black, super dark, and then I'm buff. So they just looking at me like,
Yep.
where I'm
Okay,
going,
Mr. King Kong.
where I'm gonna hide something at? Like, come on, bro. Like, man, get out of here.
In
Get
your
out of here.
beard, duh.
But that's how I be thinking, man. Like, get out of here. Well, yeah, people be doing craziness. They're going to Walmart and stealing. All you gotta do is, man, hey, I'm like this. I don't condone nothing. I'm not finna go do it. But hey, it ain't
If
stealing.
that's your lifestyle, that is your lifestyle. It's not mine.
Yeah, it ain't mine. But hey, it ain't stealing unless you get caught. uh, nah, I'm throwing a jokey joke.
You know,
Let
I
me
can't.
joke.
I can't even agree to that.
That's the only way. In today's society, that's the only, I'm always joking.
I mean, hey, I joke at work all day.
I like to smile. I like to, you know what I'm saying. And what's so funny is now that as I gotten older, people talk to me now, especially people of the opposite race. They literally talk to me, and they be old people too. I be like, what? And they be trying to hold the whole conversation, sit down and talk to me. I
Hey,
be like,
Mr. Gorilla.
yeah, they be like, how you doing? I be like, fine, how about yourself? And we just take off. I be talking about like, hey, babe, let me tell you what happened to me today. I was over here. I mean, these ladies be like, even men, they be like 70, 80 years old. Look like so, you know what I mean? They just be, I be like, do I look like somebody
I
that
know we was
I
really
like to
just going
talk?
off of, like a spirit thing, but I have a serious topic. Because I know, like for me, I'm a dispatcher, right? And a lot of people don't see that as being a first responder. But technically, if you look at it, I'm the first
because
responder.
because you dispatch it to the police, and if somebody, people don't look at the big picture sometimes in certain situations.
In
Like
certain situations,
like prime example, okay. And I don't wish this on nobody, but people that want to take their lives, right, or even try to attempt to take their lives, or even want to, and they call 911. Before the police even get there, it's the dispatcher that's talking to the victim or whoever they're talking to try to keep them from killing themselves, from hurting themselves, so the police can get there in time. Now,
facts.
now once you know what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. It's a broader picture
It's a
because
broader picture.
because because
So I
because
can give
really
you a
because really
secondhand
hold
standpoint
on
too.
because really the dispatcher job is a
Is to
tad
make sure the deputies are make it home back,
but
make it back home.
in that situation, and someone taking their life, it's kind of harder than a police situation, than a police, and than an officer, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when the dispatcher is on the phone with this person, and the person is contemplating on killing themselves, they have no eye contact with the person. They only can hear the voice. When soon a police officer get there, they can see the eyes. Now
It's different.
it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because now I have eye to eye contact. Now you know what I'm saying, and the person have a soft, sincere voice. They'll put down the gun or the knife. You know what I'm saying? If they really, you know what I'm saying, the moment on
And
the
I know
phone.
that's like a big thing for like a lot of people. Like police are just disingenuine. They're not this, they're not that. And some cases I understand, some cases I'm still confused. But you have to realize, and I'm never biased.
For when it comes to the police, I believe, and this is just me, because I watch the news. I really depend. Is where you're at. It's where you're at.
That's like putting Corpus Christi police against HPD, Houston police officers, where Corpus Police, yes, they deal with a lot of shootings and a lot of deadly things. They do. And you're comparing yourself to a bigger city who covers much more ground.
Yes.
But I'm not saying there's any bias to anything because I also feel if you became an officer, you became an officer to protect and serve. That is my thing. Some people become officers for different reasons.
Yes.
I will never know everybody's reason.
But okay. But see, but this is my question. Okay. When a police officer says to protect and serve, to protect and serve what?
So you realize how many different calls we get called out to. We get called out to family disturbances.
Uh-huh.
We get called out to mental health calls.
Okay.
Deputies get called out to a lot of different things. So for example, I can use one for an example. Um for an example, my specific call, which was recently, it was a mental health call initially. And he had mental health issues and it was a family thing initially. And then it turned into him trying to basically light the house on fire. He was in it. Then at the same time, our deputies were trying to get fire department out. He ran towards the deputies with knives in both of his hands. What do you do as a deputy when somebody is charging at you with knives in two hands?
For me, and this is me. And this is remember, this is my
No, 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 no.
this is me.
Remember, he has two knives in his hands. You have
But
both a taser and a gun.
it also depends on the distance. It also depends on the distance.
If they're not prepared and they just see the garage opening, mind you, they didn't know where the mother
Look, my
was.
guy. See, this is one thing about me. I play sports, and this one thing I've learned. You always prepared because if you pull up on if you pull up on scene trying to get prepared, bad things happen.
Yeah, I mean, of course they were prepared for the unwords because he was on drugs and he had mental issues, so they were prepared, but didn't think that it was going to escalate this far.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know from what I've seen, TV, social media, even in person, in real life. Today's drugs
Are different.
mixed with a mental patient,
Are
something bad,
different.
something bad's gonna happen. Bad things happen when regular people do today's drugs. You know what I'm saying? So as a police, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what today's drugs does to people. Y'all, as
Mm-hmm.
police officers, y'all study that shit. Well, I don't say y'all studied that shit, but
I haven't studied anything
they
about
let y'all
drugs.
know when a new drug come out, and they, you know what I'm saying, they probably sit on a memo or they, you
Us
know
in
what I'm saying.
dispatch, we don't get introduced to
But I'm talking,
anything. We just
but,
find out about it when the deputy's like,
yeah,
"Oh, he's on some
but
different."
see, I'm talking about a deputy. You know what I'm saying? So if you know, if
They don't know until it happens.
okay, I'm like this.
So like K
No, no, no,
two.
no, no, no. Okay, I'm like this. I'm like this. I'm gonna use the K2 and a fentanyl pandemic. Okay, it happened the first time. They didn't know what was going on. Second time, by the third time, as a police officer and as anybody that works in law enforcement, know there's a chemical going around. That's
Which is why they have.
hold on, which is dangerous and killing people. And if you know that, and you're a police officer, and you know that about your city, you know about the drug scene. You might not know firsthand all the time, but you heard about it through the grapevine. Hey man, I went on a call the other day. Or man, you know what? I heard so and so went on a call and they was on this new drug, woo woo, and they was all zombied out. And 2-3 weeks later, so and so's on a call. It was same, you know what I'm saying? So yes, they heard about it. They might never been in the situation, but you know about the damn drug. And to put that in
I
perspective,
mean,
and
me
put
working in
it like
dispatch.
this: if I was a police officer nowadays, and dispatch called me talking about it's a mental, it's a mental patient on drugs. My my radar ears are above my head. I'm like, I'm ready for end everything. I don't know. Is he gonna come out running like Speedy Gonzalez? Is he gonna jump out a tree? You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Exactly.
But
And so that's why me myself, and I'm saying I hear it, and that's the first time. Mind you, before I work in dispatch, I work with kids. So I never, I mean, I dealt with kids who knew how to make drugs, but I never dealt with, nobody often knows stuff like this. So this is my first time hearing anything. So it's kind of new to me too. Now I know, oh, mm-mm. They're saying he's possibly intoxicated. It's not liquor, it's something different because of, the area that I'm working in at the time.
yeah,
Now, at the same time, it's just kind of like sometimes people are really, really just have like mental health. They don't have to be on anything. They can strictly just be just mentally ill and just be strong because of their adrenaline and just them being like in their head. People are trying to attack them.
yeah.
I love what I do. I definitely appreciate what I do, and I definitely will continue to stay in that. And I mean, I'm gonna stick behind it. I stand for blue until they're wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna say don't ride with them too hard because
No, when
some
blue
blue
is
ain't right.
wrong, I will definitely say when blue is wrong. I ride behind blue until they're wrong. There are some instances to where they are wrong. There's been multiple instances. But I feel like in me, myself, because it's something that I'm trying to do, I'm trying to move out to that thing. I feel like everybody should kind of turn the tables and picture themselves in that point of view. What do you do when somebody tries to hurt you?
You already know what I do.
You defend yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, you have a family to make it back home to.
But yeah, yeah, you're right.
Now, it's never me. If wrong is wrong, wrong is wrong. Whether it's blue or civilian, wrong is wrong. Regardless, if wrong comes from a civilian first and a blue defends himself, it's wrong. If you attack somebody, that's like you slapping somebody in the face and not accepting the fact that they're going to slap you back.
Probably punch you in your eye.
I'm not even going to slap you. I'm going to punch you and kick you and sweep you off your feet. Now we're even. But am I wrong? Because it's the same thing.
Like I say, wrong, right? Me, police officer, if they're doing their job, I'm a yes sir, no sir, until I get out the situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
If you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing. I
I
almost said a bad word. You
ain't
ain't
got nothing. Can I search your
exactly. You ain't
car?
got nothing to
Yes,
worry
you
about.
can. You can show can search it. So I ain't got nothing in this bad boy. You want me to help you? You want me to help you?
Matter of fact, I'll lift up to
Yeah,
see.
like, and that's what I tell people. If you ain't got nothing to hide, man, Like me, I don't really be giving. You know, if I don't have nothing to hide, I'm not really giving. I'm not really caring. I'm giving everything he needs. So I ain't got no warrants. I'm straight. If you straight, you ain't done nothing. You good. You can just go about your day. You know, let him do his job. You know what I'm saying. Most of the time, especially around here in Corpus, most of them are cool. You know what I'm saying? Like they pull you over. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're like in a score zone, then you know they gotta do their job. But most of the time, you know, they pull you over. Oh man, oh you were speeding, you know, but you know I give you a warning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, cool. Oh, your tail light, whatever, whatever. Like one day, what happened? I was riding behind somebody on them for real. Old lady just sitting at a green light, just sitting in the middle. I'm sitting behind her. The light turned yellow. And we sitting in the middle. She takes off, I take off behind her. The lawman coming the other way. We turn this way, he coming up. Man, he gonna pull me over and what we're talking about. You're following too close. And it just so happened my daughter got out the seatbelt. He was cool though. He was like, man, can you do me? You know what I'm saying? He asked my license, registration, when I gave him all that information. He was like, well, I'm gonna give you a warning, but do me one favor. I'm like, man, what's up, boss? He was like, man, can you just put your daughter in the car, back in the car seat? I'm like, cool. They strapped her in. Let's make a move. You know what I'm saying? Let's catch up out of here. Let's catch up out of here for real.
Listen, I am trying to be y'all's next Harris County deputy. If that comes into motion, I'll be a deputy and I'll be big mama for real.
Do what you do. That's what you want to be. Go chase it.
I'm gonna keep chasing it until I can't chase it no more. I'm only about to be. But let's talk about. We only got a couple minutes left, so y'all, it's about to be our birthday coming up.
Yes. Yes.
Big cancer season.
Big cancer.
The 10th and the 14th.
Yes. 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 Getting old. Hey, how they say? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Getting older, but
It's
still
the middle
looking young.
fingers.
Oh, middle fingers. Hey,
Lock
hey, getting
it.
older, but still, hey, look, we're still tight.
And still look like one. Hello?
But yeah, man.
We gonna be outside for our birthday.
Yes. But hey, and that's cause my birthday is on Friday, our next episode.
I'll be at home. I'll be there in
I
town for
believe,
real.
hey, and we may have a special guest. You know what I'm saying? I have some questions about religion, and so you know what I'm saying, that might be a little topic we have to touch on. So I know people out there have questions, and cause I know I do. You know what I'm saying? So that'll probably be the next episode on Friday.
I'm trying to make it back home for the next episode so we could be
That'll go
together.
hard. That'll go hard. But yeah, we got some real.
And then our next episode will be the following Friday, which will be the 17th, and we'll be in Lake Charles. Middle fingers.
I know.
There
I
you
just
go.
go to first base.
We'll be in Lake Charles.
Yes. Yes.
And we're gonna spend somebody else's money but ours. So I'm not spending my money.
But
It's our birthday. It's cancer season.
So we gonna need y'all to tune in because there's gonna be some very exciting questions and comments.
Tune in. I might pop up during the week. We might pop up during the week.
Yeah, we may pop up during the week. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So y'all be on the lookout. Y'all be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? We might
Also, stay tuned. If you don't follow me on TikTok, um, follow me on TikTok at Nardaee with 2 E's 15. I might pop up and go live on there. You might get to see a life and day in dispatch. And then you might just get to see some other stuff that you want to see.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But thank you guys for tuning in with another day with Authentically and Unfiltered with Ray and Nardaee. We love you.
Peace.
Bye. Peace and love.